that it will come to pass. And if it doesn't come to pass, know that probably you have contributed to it. Never fail and he will never fail. Or you namia ondi shamo. Or you namia ni you and an ye ni ye. Many go afi we ye sorry ye ya can't send baby say me. We meaning kasa biem da ye nena kokasa. Adi we mean ye biem da de chiana ne koye. Adi we mean ka biem da and ye kokai. But this man or this we don't know what gender he is. But this man is somebody that never goes back on his word. Dia waka no na waka. Dia waka so obeye no obeye. Nipa bia betimi try, they can try. But what he has said about your life, what he has written for you, that is what will come to pass. Forget everybody. And if you walk around with your shoulders high and with that thought in your mind and no evil, my brother, my sister, forget everybody. Once he will never fail, we shall also never fail. Yet needs FM crew would never fail. So the righteous forsaken. And once he can never fail, we will never fail. And we are near the phone is another beautiful, sunny, hot Monday. But once God day, we day. Because heaven and earth will pass away, but his word will never pass away. And once he will never pass away, you and I, we shall never pass away. Say amen. So it's another beautiful Monday, like I said earlier, with your girl, them, your one and only. ABENA MOET, AK Najas, take over, which I propose, he can the way take us, make a real case, his canker, Ed Zabon, Mena Midijumedi, bro. And I'm not doing this alone. My executive producer, Dr. Father Dixon, my general manager, Kenzie 2020. My station manager, Kwesi Abuaji. Your promises are my one and only boss, Fula Mike, wherever you are. Your promises are you know the love is true. And for the social media, it's Frima Abanko and Anaya Osafo. The producer extraordinaire, the tall glass of wilder in the KO FIE. Your promises are sure. And the short but not little, the mighty DJ Foreigner. You can never disappoint me. You can never. And together and collectively, we'll bring you the drive today. We will never fail you from now till 6 p.m. So from now till 6 p.m., we pursue what's nasi and check all your underrated blessings in your life. In Shirane Kumu Ababuna like umbukino. One sense shebina umbukino. Like there are days when you can wake up. Now some irrelevant part of your body is paining you so much that a season whole day, your livelihood has ceased because of one tiny part of your body. And you are wondering, time and now, body need function. You didn't even give, not that part of your body, you. But the moment that part of your body never touch a crano, no one will say, hey, as a wada console. It is so irrelevant. And the corner, then I'm why you don't see the like you don't see how easy it is. Now imagine if you can't share for the rest of your life. And I will say yes. And one of the most underrated blessings is going out and coming back home safely, like I always say. And the Abranti be a tractor from Kumasi. I forgot me feeding, but it was a video that went viral. Takradi, that's not even important. There was a young gentleman in Takradi Chocho. So everybody thought this gentleman had been saying that will come. Maybe a wada. Only for them to reach their destination. And looking at his dressing, his bag and all that, this is not a gentleman that thought he was going to die before. This is not a gentleman who thought he wasn't going to come home. Now, Okoye no one maybe. And say for Monfancham, he was a Takwa guy, but now or to Trotromu Asafo Kumasi. Asafo Kumasi, I was a young man. Asafu ye crow Kumasi Asafo. Wow, Kumasi, we are saying it was Santasi or Asafo. And Ushe picture now. You could clearly tell he seemed to have been taking a nap. Because this man didn't shout. He didn't do anything. Like, he didn't struggle. Because a struggle, he didn't struggle. And he just died when they reached their destination. He just died. What's so we are crown son of station. And now no be the best station in the capital. Neat FM. A young man. I don't think what's your crown or real. And now I can't tell him you be say me wa famadi way because he doesn't think he's going to die anytime soon. But you and I, we are still alive today. And then the be a say, and you know ya who of you, and then you name the and ya ye nyame ya chen obi a wo wiase. Now so se me ne wo yetimi akwa aba from 1st January. Akwan ya nam so, obi nam so wawu. Ensu a yenu me obi anu mawu. Baby a wo so me obi asumi wo ho awu. Like people have died in ways that you live every day. Obi kwa wo so wa mebiem. Akwa wo so aba. Just said, Obi call markets. They died from the market. You and I will go and come every day. And because we don't have a car, because we don't have a husband, because we don't have a house, we think God hasn't done anything for us this year. Me who be okase so for share no come say afi we you be abekoso amaro or share no 31st December na bro be bro no. And I'm like, wow. Obi ti we say I have a friend, I don't know, say akola na yes say Mr. Ibrahim Mama amount $25,000 for leukemia no. Or yeah, a friend's sister, they were supposed to come last week Wednesday on the show, but they couldn't make it. This is a child. What do you think they could have possibly done to deserve such illness? But they have it. You and I, we live such unhealthy lives. You did anything, and I drew you now, but you are still here. Somebody is dead and gone and they didn't even live half of the life you have lived. Into no. Ebia na wunye skemu so bia. Ebia na ye wo se wo di 50. Ebia se na kwa san ho. Wakole bia oba oba. That is one of the blessings that is so underrated. And today I want us to take it seriously. Na me se me na nkwan wona me kofie na se ka akese bi begina me ka no ho a. That is when I feel so small. That is when I feel so tiny. That is when I feel so irrelevant in the world. Like, I feel so tiny. Like, this thing can squash me any second and I will die, literally. FM. And I will not be able to do anything about it. Obi ko sa kwan no so amasaka ibi ato no say bench. Na me no ye da so ha. Na ye koba de bia. Yedie na wo mu no. Na ende nyame asiala. Let us be grateful for this gift. Say de bia wo koba. You do not know what the Lord has done for you.
na yenini anso endi komo first half na ba de wie ono so we ati ni kana da ko kama kwa yetimi enti the reaction next half of the game.
Looking at the management, everything.
Can I hear you give him some praise?
DJ Toxic is about his fingers on the box.
Sometimes it's very, very hard. It's like the game that these guys are. It's like,
everybody, let me hear you.
I'm trying. Which is very bad. We are playing qualification. It's not
one more time.
Qualification is also we are preparing. So it's not something that no, don't do this. Just look at what yeah, sure. Those guys should have change the play of the game so that Black Stars can see the pressure that they mounted on us. They mounted pressure on us, which was very, very bad. Omote Kanuso. Our flavor was very bad. Instead of you to even add players that or the substitution, players do all that, they are very needed that you should make them.
I surrender all unto you.
Instead of Otuado to do a very good tactical change, Obi to say Osman Bukari at the bench, then you bring plans for the Eboa, which was very bad. We don't do things like, even look at today's game. Today's game, you shouldn't, why would you be playing Onesdorfer in the game whilst Osman Bukari is on the bench? That was for the Eboa. Ask yourself, say, the club football for what is it? So it's even good that all these players, Pinto, other players, like so what we need now is that first occasion should be designed. We want somebody who thinks about Ghana football and wants to move Ghana football to a better side. So I say, George Free can do this work for us. Get okay under your management. We know that you are bringing things which is favoring match of the Ghana Premier League, the Women's National, the Women's Premier League, and other stuff. But looking basically into the Black Stars, it's like everything about the Black Stars is broken. Players fall out, very bad. What you guys only need is say, it's like people are thinking about your stomach. I am not even thinking about Ghana football. We are football lovers and we are football nation. We are football country. So please, Mr. Kett, if you think you can't resign, then do something better apart from Ghana football. Because with this, we have a World Cup qualification to do. And we are not going to celebrate this thing. If you don't know, I want to urge all Ghanaians say, come on, World Cup qualifies now, call up the banner, if you have a better so now it's a player who is not deserved to be the star. Let me one coming Saturday and I said the name should be changed from the list so that a different player can come and play like Menia said he wants to give Ghana a better name. Formally look at our standings. Now just look at the armor we get. Scotland like
sees a way is the same God who was there in time of lack and want. Is the same God, Jehovah, my great provider. Tell me why you're giving up on God.
Keto Kreku became president.
Tell me why you're giving up on Him.
First coach, 1.8.
Tell me why you're giving up on God.
CK Akono.
Hold on, change is on the way. You could not
coach Biswa on Subaya on the Friend. Miloman Rajba, SFI, 110 games on and of course, why are you 15 years? Why are you 15 years? Or 2 years? One, but one do not only criteria. No,
you don't have to cry no more. Hold God by His word. He's gonna do what He says. Lift your hands and give Him praise.
But the GFA came to tell us that so Tuado was the only person in criteria. He was the best of all the applications I applied for the Black Stars job. The person came, he handled the Black Stars, Yamia job, it will qualify for World Cup ahead of Nigeria in Ibadan. The Korea World Cup won only 1 game, 2 games lost. Obia, the Black Stars team now qualified for World Cup. Told us that you can't handle the Black Stars, so you are going to your scout job in Germany where you are. That's how I found job at the Black Stars team we are. Look at the Black Stars. The Black Stars is in shambles. This year, not even attractive to even our local players to play. I'm telling you, that is how the situation has been. And yo, Black Stars are Sinkia. Angola, I will say, for the first time in over 24 years, Angola, they are winning over Ghana in the ABENA was over 24 years ago.
Today, wipe your ways and give Him all the praise.
Wow.
I am who I am because of you. If it had not been for you, tell me where would I be? I was lost and sinking deep in sin. But you reached out your hand and rescued me. No one else can do the things you do. There's no one else but you. I am who I am because of you. If it had not been for you, tell me where would I be? I was lost and sinking deep in sin. But you reached out your hand and rescued me. No one else can do the things you do. Oh God, there's no one else but you. So I say this. Oh no, oh no, oh no, no one else but you. Oh no, oh no, no one else but you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Luigi McLean.
Never thought that you could love someone like me, to give up your life for me, yeah. You even go home and call me your very own. So grateful for your love. Yeah. No one can do the things you do for me, yeah. No one else but you. Never thought that you could love someone like me. Give up your life for me, yeah. You even go home and call me your very own. So grateful for your love, your mercy and grace. No one can do the things you do for me. Oh, oh, no one else but you. Say, Moko beni tamabo.
So amazing, it's better than life itself. Father, you found me. I'm so glad that you did. Come on. Don't jump on no one else. No one else but you.
Play my tessa, Obele Ache. Ekeke chuchuta hulo panaku Obele Ache. Chimbolo, Obele Ache. Pomoni oke shake, Obele Ache. Play my tessa, Obele Ache. Keje chuchu, chuchuta hulo panaku Obele Ache. Chimbolo, Obele, Pomoni oke shake, Obele Ache. Play my tessa, Chibo, Obele Ache. Keje chuchu, chuchuta hulo panaku Obele Ache. Chimbolo, Obele, Pomoni oke shake, Obele Matessa, Chibo, Kaya Juju, Juju, Jembola, hey, Pomoni oke shake, yeah. Hallowed be thy name. Hallowed be thy name. Imagine fair, but the boy I can see joy. She don't me joy. We shall take away jump down for her. You are the Lord strong and mighty, so you are worthy to be praised. Namo hey, Namo hey. One day my tesani walk pasa. Namo, it's your Namo hey. It's your Namo.
me. Kedia Poe, Samitri Wana Mitromutai, El Shaddai, Wona Woman Menia Mepe, Onufwe, Seminya Wana Kamewu, Adi Biarani Waminyo, Senia Bea Meso Weni, Medowa Gosi Wum, Medowa Gosi Miwunda, Medowa Gosi Wum, Medowa Gosi Miwunda, Nyame, Papa, Minyami, Seminya Wana Mama me, Kenya Poe, Cemetery Wana Mitrobotai, El Shaddai, Wona Woman Menia Mepe, Odufwe, Semenya Wana Kamewu, Adi Biarani Waminyo, Senya Beya Meso Weni, Mendoa Kosi Wum, Mendoa Kosi Miwuda, Mendoa Kosi Wum, Mendoa Kosi Miwuda, Papa, Papa. You alone are my God and my strength. You alone are my song and my shield. You alone are my heart and my desire. You alone are my God and my King. There is nothing I wouldn't do just to please you, oh Papa. I will love you till I die. I will love you till I die, oh. I will love you till I die. I will love you till I die, oh. Papa, Papa. Minyame, metu chuma mawoda. Minyame, mebome sama mawunkwa. Unyami muda, unimi wo. Unyami muda, unimi wo. Emmanuel, unyami nimi ne wo. There is nothing I wouldn't do just to please you, oh Papa. There is nothing I wouldn't do just to serve you, oh Papa.
Eche me huse, pape me huse. Eche me huse, pape me huse. Eche me huse, mukobo aforie. Grandma no he, Abraham say, Babe, Maure, meet up, Maure, Babe, Maure, meet up, Maure, Yami Betre.
Jame say, papi, me say, Jame say, papi, me say, Jame say, ukopo aforie, wamanu ohi, Abraham say, baby, Maure, meet up, Maure, baby, Maure, meet up, Maure, Yami
I am a dopa, Maure, Yami Betre. I am a dopa, Maure, Yami Betre. I am a dopa, Maure, Yami Betre. Where is I am a dopa, Maure, Yami Betre. I am a dopa, Maure, Yami.
Onia de akoso abrabo bia e ma orenho medoba e ma orenho na nyankopon be kire ono anese se ade ansa ya ye mo ne so wo Osewu mami owo kra betimi adu hamo papa bedu hamo nipa ye wasase nyina betimi adu hamo obu a won hyeda so bedu hamo ade enchi no obu a du re nyina ahye ne mu nanso ade eche ya wa yare da hotim obu a du re nyina ahye ne mu ade eche no wa ya aka Nyankopon pe. Ena yedi eration mu a woni era.
DJ Toxic is about his fingers on the box.
So like I said, if you have ever been ungrateful to God, if you have ever taken for granted any blessing, all of these underrated blessings I talk about, so I feel when you now win Nyankopon ye. So one na se what ya waya ma wo. So what ya was sorry awakasa kasa wano abesi wano atwetwea nwenwea. Menua fa ocha me edane ocha me fa kwamna enu obapa Christi nwumi. Aka che rade se won fa obo ne nchew. Na waye bebira ma so wantimi anyi na ye.
Adebani che mabo. Meso madisia juju. Fami bani nyina chamyo. Mieni po mi amro. Fami bani nyina chamyo. Na mieni po mi amro. Adebani che mabo. Somebody said juju, for me burning in a jam, yo. For me burning in a jam, yo. Adumurena sunsumpo. Manante, my bro, me happy.
Rest in peace to Kona wherever you are. Asasi di niema. Asasi di niema o. Asasi di niema nkasa. Base koda kra kwa. Koda onu watu tumera de yi na ye kra kwa. Na mene wo kra Nyankopon nkra to wi ezo eti eni aha. Hey! E fe na dum bi. Okase, if he gives you water, you will never thirst. If he gives you food, you will never go hungry. You don't get it. When you walk with Jesus, you might not be the richest, you might not be the strongest, you might not be the wealthiest, but you would never lack. You will never ever lack. When you are with Jesus, there is no broken heart. When you live by his way, there is no common ne wa. Odi na won be so wani be so. Ubeye okay. Yanom bentli wuntwi bi. Ebi arrange over kra wuntinam bi. Ebi na you might never get $1 million in your account. But there will be this contentment that will come in your spirit. There will be this happiness that money cannot buy. There will be this satisfaction, this gratitude, this calmness of the spirit that people will see you. People with money will see you and wonder what it is. People will see you and envy when they even have more than you do. That is the water and that is the bread of life we want.
Everybody, yes,
is able. When everything is going down and I don't know what to do, oh Lord, I put my trust in you. And when the doctors say it's over and we don't know where to go, oh Lord, we put our trust in you. Imarama, Imarama, Imarama. Imarama, Imarama, Imarama. Imarama, Imarama, Imarama.
Okunkunim kofa ejinane so akwara padi kokwe hu ededa mana echire no ne adehyiambra kroma dansidi fo mehwe kasemu kira awawade esumu apai mo hire nyakwa pie awawasem nie we die bi si pen ne
KO FIE.
So we are still talking about our finances. Ustika semu to say. Senya and Nebrebu yawo digitalization era where we never expected that there will be a time when our monies will be on our phones. Right now we are in the era where it will get to a time Senya ya mama no ne papa no ne nyanum ne nan for no mugwa broche no muka say they are dealing with their credit score or credit score. Also, me de card akotwi no. Whether we like it or not, because they are abrophone or more from they are the ones we're looking up to. So whatever they do, automatically we do. So our credit score system is going to moya de beba. So what better way than to know or read about it beforehand? According to South Babeko School, now we read ahead of the syllabus so that teacher ever show while we are ahead of the class somehow, some way. So yes. We're still doing this thing with Mr. Julius Jema. Opini, Odebacho, Yamani Homes Gakra, you try one basisia, and did that Lumbeba.
I surrender. No, yeah, me shabby do. See, surrender. Who died? I wanna be your baby. I wanna be your baby. I wanna. I love you, baby. Baby, I do. Your time in TV do. I surrender. No, yeah, me shabby do. See, surrender. Who died? I wanna
be your baby.
I wanna
be your baby.
I wanna.
No cake, me TV do. No yeah, me shabby do. Who died? Me TV do. Baby, I love you. No cake, me TV do. No yeah, me shabby do. Who died? Me TV do. Baby, I love you. And all day, all day, yeah, nigga, swallow it, yeah.
Hey, where did Mr. Julius ever see us who are credit so? Because we see us who are that should be a fire rapture. Yet, the name when you never for fire say, credit to them, me say, dear, hear me. And we have by no some said borrow score over that for them said to so that we never build him a credit score. If and I'm boy.
Me
said that me finally. I'm some Ajiba could be a real fee. It's all my 10 cities. Me do I could be a real fee, Anna. It's someone must start for 10. It was a good Jacob 1,000. Can we find out you me? What was it? They be also some boom here. I'm only so this can be done. It's almost starting for 10. I'm about 20. So I'm just going to take it, then I'll pay back with the same money.
I think they will start getting.
Yeah, they start like that, and especially when it's been a while. Yeah, they would. So now I'm trying to build my credit score.
Yeah, so build your credit.
Yeah. So
I'm not there. Say more on so risk into.
Remember the money because on was on one risk or no one risky. One you go this
kind of
baby adrenaline. Hi. So Mr. Julius, today, what do you have for us?
Yo, ABENA MOET na minchi IT for. Na me say and the traffic na me shaking.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I duly apologize. Say yeah, you late kaka but yeah, you be cover kaka.
Yeah.
Now also last year credit score. Inti number say I'm building na yen we on the credit. Inti na number say credit rating. Say na last week discuss say credit score it's on the individual.
Yeah, it's on the individual.
So the credit rating is on the government.
The rating is not you that will make them rate you.
No. Also the score just as the score everything I discussed last week. So person will build a good credit score la ejina kwan alpha so ACSika back. That's your payment history. Yeah, so that is on the micro level. But on the macro level, which is on the larger scale, instead of credit score, then it becomes credit rating.
As in when you are industrial, like as
so big companies.
Yes.
So big companies and then government.
Oh, okay. So a government suits me now.
Score. So the credit score for government is credit rating.
And ABENA to me default.
And so you seen the news that
we don't want to pay.
Yeah, junk status. Moody's, Fitch for now more they report about on the country sovereign debt. It won't say they also give us a score for the country. Just as the score for individual becomes a credit score, the score for a larger corporations or multinationals or the government a credit rating. So that is the difference. Now also share about the history behind it. Say just about the theories, Like I say on the individual perspective, and on the use core. So that is a statistical assessment of a person. The numbers and they represent it. And if you have a good credit score, or no mobile rate you now make us say your credit bureau last week. Discussing credit bureau.
Oh, see, they've been around for a while. We don't know them.
Yes, we know them, but I'm
information on everybody.
Absolutely fantastic. They have that information, so they will track all those information. Near share time out here and they say be out default 20 be more joint mint ya e be more moje kobobesi and I won't say due dates ne best no mint I won't say they know so they have all those we say and see that is on a micro level, but on the bigger scale the score for government and I say big companies becomes a credit rating. And the credit rating assessment edema ama mine so on send be say didn't say yes assessment on a mine government and as a country also debt management because say one of the types of debt sovereign bonds and it's as Ghana Ghana so issue sovereign bonds and the maximum for it be a treasury bills it be a bonds they restructuring and it won't say there's a slab bond that is the energy sector levy bond that buying a issue for the energy sector. There is datching, that is stabilization and as a heritage or for the future. Into any form of loan CBR, the issue here is the government. aban ni be issue ama timemufo na timemufo ba ko tobi no I was say yetimi performing a credit a risk assessment on the government. Send ye be ya you say oh aban no kra no the reason why yes assessment and say aban no ain't defaulting in the repayment of interest also to our bonds na o issue ama timemufo no.
Aban be default here against one
against ye timemufo no. So uti
okay,
sika
yes, so uti sika etua ato bond
yes, yes. So now do sika ama buy.
Yes, so
into the issues bonds na the amount na buy. So the issue is government. And at the lender,
you were lending them money.
So
and then they can get guys to come and tell us that in the next 5 years, they can even give you 5%.
That's for yes. Which a fun tree. So that is just the beauty of the discussion. And see, say a buying because of sending the same assessment, sedima individual no. Say a buying so ambo ne braye, one sheni sika semu ye. Na de bia no eka ededa aban so that's deficit somebody must also bridge that gap no nye intemjina for no ntimi nka se oh ye hwe Ghana ye sovereign bonds bosia aban no abo efitimemufo ene omo wo amanone abrochefo honom no aban na edum purpose aban ne entimi entua ne ka that means that government and I said that country a highly risk in terms of credit risk assessment. It's about say assessment now bun say ma and I say rate sa country higher. That's fantastic.
I say ma bosi sa country man up to a certain amount.
There be
or more than a certain
amount. And I say
amount.
be core international financial market be a euro bonds and I say be a IMF or World Bank or what have you. So compare bosi because rating a what feminine it be a default status. And I say be a junk status. Nini na will tell lenders no more mobema usika no say government we and as a country we there e be asumdue any or mine there's political instability o share or track record in terms of bosia or mobo and I say sovereign bonds or issue my we are seeing na no in $40 dollars ebe sure mine mu to be na abani it say do time also abai no etia insuna so ntimi ntua na build it up to your history. And that is why I sometimes I say negative speculation on the financial market and they are not in favoring because they pick all these signals, any news, any speculations now. Also, normally the overall assessment on the performance of government. And the abanis are say abino any good ratings. It won't say alphabet represents be almost starting from A to D. Into A na highest, the D na default, into na the lowest. Into depending on your performance.
Ghana the D.
They say they are basro kakra. They say they a little above D.
Yes. Alphabet A between C and D.
Yes, say A B.
6.5.
Yes, your A B C and then D.
A little above D and D.
That would be C.
We are sure.
Yes.
A little above D. But you could have just said C. Why you just saying a little
there is
above
a make say like this baby won't say because of ratings no more ebu ohwa omode nkiti make account it's most of the companies no mere ratings ebi be ma a big alphabet that is the capital one ABR C no more the ABR small one B e dey account any just to represent. It will be obu or bit C plus or C minus.
It's the C minus and
a
D plus.
No, depending on company or more ratings. Company be honest
like a fairly Portugal.
I won't say even what you can your A1, B2, B3. Yes, B3 before C4, C5. It's when you are C.
D6, D7.
But depending on who C now, will tell you where your ratings will be. That is the credit rating. It number say say the score on government. Send your abanis on also a score individuals. The score on abainan kasano the rating which amount to their friend of credit rating. Now I won't say I country international transactions. Abaina no to me score ne just as abaina etimi score to me move for and their companies a form of credit bureau for no more. they have information on individuals in the country. But we beka say hina na be score aban no. Hina na be rate aban na de ama yen say aban na or born home dey announce on born home.
Okay, so before Timemuni betimi akoto bonds no. Obetimi akocheck aban ni ratings.
Yes.
And we say aban we dey akoto bond na obebre.
Yes, so that is the first thing I will say. Outside abrochi so omo ye investor bi ofi abrochi a odisika ba be she or mine mono or share the periodic report ye fre o say they make about the credit bureau no your international credit rating agencies you ever discuss so we have 3 big ones, big corporations a quarterly bia no mo try so be issue a rating report for countries, so country by country reporting. It's only Nigeria there, but the Ghana there, but only the US there, but across the world, about 70 countries. Then you be informed judgment about the performance of the country. And then say abai ne be born home model on the macro level. No, na eboa. And government is a serious business. Untimi nye bibia sa keke. Whatever decisions bia obey bia no, ebenya effect and I say insunsuanso wo sikasemu. And sikasem no wo abai ne bibe count ne bi nso aka timemu for. And that is why I also take the business of government very, very seriously. It's this companies, meaning so what it's your mudia, the Bako S&P, Standard and Poor's.
Oh, okay.
Your fetch for so any your Moody's, any padding.
I'm not be a company.
I'm not be a company, no.
Okay.
It's a be a company now. I'm here rating to say ABENA be a company, no. Not ABENA ratings.
Oh, okay.
So they are just mere individuals like you and I.
So it's like how they name the hurricanes after the human who discovered the hurricane.
It say Fitch say bibi de nipa a friend of Fitch. Into the full name John no less Fitch. Any be no at campaign and so or best start ISR reporting, you know.
Who pays them?
They make money out of the same government and then we also pay them.
If you rate me a D, am I paying you?
You see, they start on the stock market. It won't also stock market now. Their individuals are almost trade the performance of companies by company. Into Buo Nijuma Fatun say Obe assess Coca-Cola for financial performance. Guinness Ghana almost financial performance. No I hear almost shares, how their shares are performing on the stock market and the security market. It's supposed to be all steady into the stock market now. Who companies are omobom home. It's who you investor now per se obeto omo shares in Ibia or be advice into advisor or be charge you fee, professional fee.
Oh, okay.
And that's how they make money. And it's they say equally
consultation.
More. So when we just oppose it to the country level, these are people over the years, oma building data na countries, any IMF for and the World Bank for will give them finance to support whatever ratings that they are doing. They are individuals, omonsono ABR, omakom huabuma, omoye venture capital, and I say beyonza bruchin comfort me, edom banks akesi share with us awodo. Into omonsono ABR na countries for be air access. So ye pese countries be say abe bobosia and I say pese bobosia if ye honomo. Now more any rating on that company, my any performance. So they also come down and then have local reps our country, then they give them the data on what the government is doing. And to say abani nye bibia, I will say pepe. They report all those informations, back to them. No so so now they are ratings. Equally, so this service any researcher. People also do. They also come down to study our market, normally a financial space, and then they'll get data. Until they get people more funding or more, people do not support and all that. It's me can fetch back. Second one, Moody's. Moody's and so Nidia Veni John Moody's. It's just as a Dian or Maya, and then the last one, S&P. S&P no say nipa din P no na make awesome no and standard ne just standard corporation mo say they also providing data and also a farmer or and now they are giving ratings for country by country. Now these are the major agencies across the world. It's like I said periodically every quarter. Oh, you rating Ghana. And so Obekaya, when Abane a restriction of the debt, the local debt, that is a domestic debt, or we so external debt restriction, bilateral, multilateral. It's all this, and you see, say anytime there is that probability, say Abane be default, quickly, and I say ahead of time, you see these rating agencies for not only the reporter, but I downgrade our ratings. Oh yeah, they do that a lot. And that affects us. It's almost manu could do baby say I was say Ghana it's high time I am so yet debate me rating agencies or mine.
That's what being a free baby.
That's what being soon if you know so I be rating. And usually when they do the ratings now, say oh no Maya, it will not go in your favor. But once things started picking up, fetch
they don't lie, right?
No,
they are
very
100% honest.
At least the margin of error because it's on sovereign bonds. The Kimbiano and your air coso, our stock exchange, our bond market, your treasury bills, the performance and all that. It's a margin of error because Omonti or Mainimono, people data Mubinyano can represent whatever is on the ground, and I say the access to information in Ghana, the bureaucracy system, it will pay information about breast, farm out. At the end of the day, they might make conclusions based on forecast and projections, which might not be the reality. In Tiabanisana, you can measure the standard of error, but about 70% is accurate so far. No,
but can they be compromised?
Of course, they only any pages I said, so they can always be compromised.
Oh, okay. So that means it's not 100%.
No, it's not 100% kind of think tank thing that they want to express their opinion on the country. And 100%. But like I said, so far, you track your performance over the years. You make 70% in terms of assessing or giving reports on credit ratings for country by country. Because Ghana, most of the international countries, US, Britain, Germany, and all that, ratings. But I will say, abroad more interest, and sometimes they might, because we more maybe America, they might use them to skew to the advantage.
Okay.
Because they be almost say and I will say negotiating for good deals and I say a good price.
They can make it look like
they can make it look like so it's more of playing on the mind game and that kind of thing. It's a young son also to me prove and say no ratings now more they my whether it reflects our sovereignty or it does not reflect our sovereignty and also aging how we relate with them. But I have maybe another school of thought also say I was say yetimi enya yankasa ye local rating agencies
are can maybe be say enya bia na after ye hu say omo na mu rate e have we got some
no say e na ye den
how is it difficult
so
na if you come be dey my
e better say self review. So
okay, so why now
as a self-review threat to be.
So then what are we going to do if the person that is doing it can be compromised? If they can do it to go in their favor when they're trading with us, then what else can we do? Because some one of we review fit for Americans.
But they are companies, so they don't review.
So then, companies. Why do we have such companies in this country? And I'm Ghana.
Ghana owns sign. And that is why our credit bureau for the man form with the Antuja. But the women people get to know the people behind those companies. And they are not doing the thing right and they are saying we might have those companies around, but the risk is that it will amount to a self-review. Just as like say they are compromised internationally, the risk is that Binance so cramp are compromising in a certain way just to issue a report and I say a rating in the favor of government. But we just want their integrity, their objectivity to be intact. Because it's all about information. And once we are getting access to smart, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound information, and I think se betimi aboy amaye timi edi ejuma. The final one it will be on the importance of the credit rating.
Yeah.
And it's the same as the credit score. Yes.
With the bigger companies and the government.
Yes, with the bigger companies and then the bigger the government. And so you are looking at payment of loans or interest on the loans. Again in so no you share say you kwaje busiana yetimi tuane back. And I think so you share the financial performance of the company and I say the government. And you know all these ratings and ma yetiminya all those indications, you know.
Which is the same as the credit
Which
score.
is the same as the credit score.
Exactly.
Nothing changed.
Except this on a larger scale.
On the larger scale. So maybe I heard your credit utilization. Busiana okobone krano. A day na we use sikano a day. And as a sikana wabo out of the total busiana wabon, how much have you used? And sikana we use so no then now the koye. It's either as a buying project sika or the barbe project. And I say interchange. Aha ni who project krona.
Oh, so that is why your mom will it because some fan way specific.
Yes, so that is the purpose. Intent into how the koji sikano. It's why koji can say be the koye flyover. And I say interchanges. What could justify why cost benefit analysis? So I can say interchange benefits in a debe by a bit me out to lead the road, you know. And the sika say revenue say a bit me generate and conform by access say no so mo be help be easy traffic.
Yeah.
So you do all those things.
But they used to make it sound like it's a bad thing. I type of phone on my screen and they dictate to us what we should use it for.
Largely.
We can't do anything wrong with it. Like we can't do anything wrong with it. They used to create that impression. I mean, I used to.
Yes, it's a casa no.
Hey,
it's that's why we also they say they are talking about misinformation and disinformation. So that is why, and then the data is everything, and then the source of data is everything. But ye kasa na ye can you never see a downplay some of the things are air koso. Ye besi be who no create womb. Now say nobody will detect to you when now do nyoma echo stress A, B and C. And I'm a person me day. Ye be say or more be assess invest ye free be investment appraisal into ye be sika capital injection the barbershop project no. What to be the number of years a be pay back so the payback period every year inflows outflows cash inflows sika say na beba so they do all those analysis now my year present value of the project you do all those assessment compared to you know the past and also the future values of the project. And they do all those computations and say, oh, ABR project financially viable and sunny amounts cano. And it's all cano. That's a win to me and fan quanquaya. Mind you, see say these rating agencies they will come after you and they will not issue a proper and I say a rating sir it will be in your favor. Because just as you went overseas for the money, you know, all those informations, you know, will be given to these credit rating agencies and they will use that to assess your performance. And say we are building on the savings, the investment I started, you know, and as I say, you know, simplify your discussions and they do the credit system. So all this conversation about the credit system needs acquire your boy a bra in terms of savings. We started with our budgeting. Yeah, the bar savings, we did investment. Yes, your cost of living, how you even spend money, how you can save, the avenues of what keeping money and investing money. So your man kitting will equally build up your credit system. And once you are applying the principles, say minisika, basa, whether it is on an individual level or the business or even the larger extent on the side of government. This income financial literacy and only for individuals and businesses. Boja and I saying you know entrepreneurs for a minimum. But I buy now because you can see discuss government and a public financer. Say we have been getting some of a deficit equally, and then a cannibal. And currently no share your public data a cost and that is why I buy account because of Bosiambo now. It's in a choir yankasa ye faso ebo ye bra on an individual level, a jumemu and also larger corporations. Then on the side of government, you know, the saving system na yankati quote according to the size of our material. Yes, yeah, by entering expenditure. So then you your own bloating. All this we need now is to make sure say government to make some savings or surpluses for the country. Some fast one a bar and no now be timid be investment. It's whether you are investing in capital expenditure, which is CAPEX, would be acquiring the amount for one casa for no, a here hospital, a here roads, there's education, electricity, water, and that may show be on TikTok. Na Nigeria for sorry. Amuzio Ghana, Ghana, dear here and they say, oh, dear light free and some dia, and you work new become. It's just some they are used to do so. Because you know they are demanding supply. But oh, dear lights fin working and gone are the days you doom light now say light about 6 bonnie so light obia he light abo yeah light some there here and ubet me emma you bet me power your generators and I say you bet your IPPs for kana a credit system yenti abanu so you to me enya more credit for ne ho sene ebeya ebeboa ye na ye kaye nyina no yen ma eka bebre embeda ye so. The issue is you avoid eka debt no. That is what we want to eliminate from the system. Now if you know you concentrate on keeping money, saving money, investing money, and on adding more credit ebebre. So get a good credit score on an individual level. Now if you know a good credit rating on the side of the sovereign nation and I say government. Now if or mine any yenti phone no. Will have a safer environment. Will be a bit in Ejima kama.
Abusiafo, thank you very much, Mr. Jima, for such an insightful conversation. It was helpful. If you just joined the conversation, are you late? Your name, Mr. Julius Jima, and One day we're talking about credit rating, which is credit score on a larger scale.
The best station
the
in
government
the capital.
and companies say one be joining next week, dear. Run a bit here because, like I said, we're in the digital era. Nema na ekoso abuchi ni yepo yempo enche bia ebi bekoso a ebusuafo ha na me di dwumade ni besi me a me di dwumade ebro be di app na mo we eke na just take obucha me avun post ke Mr. Regate as na get real cases kaka te bon enya me nkwa na me di bro Prema Abanko and Nana Osafo upon the social media, DJ Foreigner upon the ones and twos, during the KO FIE upon the production. Once ye back yen can be ma ye call or china Ola Michael Edimu